Hello everyone, Ace here, and today, well, allow me to provide my inevitable video about the whole Velma drama. Which on the one hand, I'm not really going to be getting too much into detail on the actual show itself, because let's face it, chances are if you're watching this video, then you've most likely seen plenty of other people's opinions on the show itself and the content within. And simply put, the show is utterly god-awful, to the tune that even the critics on Rotten Tomatoes didn't exactly come out to defend it. Amusingly though, there is another piece of the drama with regards to this show, which has turned out to be such a massive backfire for the woke crowd that there are actually far leftists who are creating conspiracy theories arguing that the creators of the show were really alt-right trolls, and that the show itself is a parody of progressive politics rather than a sincere piece of media. And it is this claim, dear viewer, that I wish to talk about, and explain why, yes, this is indeed a product of far leftist philosophy, and is a great example of where such philosophy will take the entertainment industry if the general public allows it. Basically, at its core, Velma is a product of the Marxist theory of empire, which I have covered in the past in previous videos. But to recap, the Marxist theory of empire is the source of the claim that, quote, everything is political, an argument that you will see made in pieces of Marxist literature, such as Empire or Games of Empire. Links to both in the description below, although they are admittedly very long reads. However, it is worth noting that the Marxist theory of empire does not merely argue that everything is political, as it also argues that everything is propaganda. And this is, by the way, done with the specific intent to turn everything into pro-Marxist propaganda. And this, dear viewer, is a massive strategic failing as far as politics are concerned on the part of the far left. For a start, arguing that everything is not only political but also propaganda inevitably results in compelled speech, because the end result is that attempting to be silent or stay neutral is itself seen as pushing a political message, namely the status quo. So Marxists have to have an opinion on everything at all times, resulting in Marxists who believe in the theory of empire becoming utterly insufferable screeching banshees, because that's what their own ideology outright demands of them, which ultimately ends up making them extremely insufferable and unlikable people to the general public. The second problem I need to bring up is the fact that the argument that everything needs to be made into pro-Marxist propaganda inevitably results in tribalism and purity spirals, meaning that the people who believe in the Marxist theory of empire are going to become increasingly radical as time goes on. Thirdly, the inevitable end result of believing in the Marxist theory of empire is going to be the prioritization of pushing the message over any entertainment or artistic value. This means that inevitably we are going to see the demise of subtlety or nuance in any piece of media, as such subtlety or nuance may cause people to misinterpret the message, and that just would not do if the priority is to make the message as plain and clear as possible. And with those consequences in mind, I think it is safe for anyone who is rational and has watched Velma to say that the end product is a predictable result of the ideology that spawned it. And instead of it merely being a parody of progressiveness created by what conspiracy theorists think is a closet alt-righter, the more practical explanation is that the creators of this show were merely further down the purity spiral than the rest of the woke crowd as a whole. Now, for those curious, I will of course be once again leaving the links in the description below so you can check them all out if you should so desire. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.